I finally came across one of Dr. Dave's videos, and I am highly, highly disappointed. Dr. Dave, you are not a man of freedom. You lick badges and boots. I can see it. You wearing a thin blue line, a hat, flag up on your hat, and you got on pink shades. Makes me wonder who's the frauditor. Are you frauding and talking about freedom? Look, you stop playing with me. So this is what this guy, Dr. Dave, does to freedom fighters. He calls them frauditors. And wait, I made sure I sent them this a video. The frauditors that you got up in here. I see SGV and Eli, and I sound like KC Camera Boy, and I see you got what's his name, Patrick. You know, we can whatever with Patrick, but the other guys, they are really freedom fighters, and Dr. Dave got a problem with them. I'm trying to understand what the problem is, Dr. Dave. You don't like cussing. You don't like freedom. You don't like people standing up for their rights. What is it, Dr. Dave? Hey, how about me and you have a debate? Yo, I remember this. I remember when they arrested SGV.
So, you want to take out that gun and badge? I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it? Let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
So Dr. Dave is against people knowing their rights and standing up for their rights. This is what I'm seeing from Dr. Dave so far. And we only what? 14, we only a minute and 40 something seconds into the video. And look, wait, it's only, no. I'm sorry. I'm reading the wrong thing. I've been smoking. I want Dr. Dave to talk about this. I remember when they arrested SGV. There's Patrick.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Hand me in my face right now.
That sounds like KC.
Today's video takes
That's
us to
Dr.
New York
Dave.
City. And in fact, we're gonna
Thin blue
visit
line and
Subway
pink
in
shades.
New York
Yes,
City,
Dr.
where
Dave.
we'll find a frauditor that goes by the name of Eli, the people's guy.
And we got a freedom fighter hater, Dr. Dave. A freedom fighter hater, Dr. Dave. He goes by the name of Dr. Dave.
I've been watching him for quite some time, but he has such a foul mouth I didn't feel like editing out all that profanity. But
Look, he talks about people's freedom to have a foul mouth. I'm going to fast forward this, y'all, a little bit. Because this Dr. Dave is unbelievable.
What if you get shot? Okay, you're welcome. Come on, oh please, wake up. There you go.
See, Dr. Dave missed this part, right? Eli went down there a day after maybe the incident happened, and he's showing the public like there's no cameras, there's no real protection down there. The police, they just stand around, and then look, he makes fun of Eli just using his freedom and get arrested, and Dr. Dave thinks that's funny. Police should act like that. Police should act on feelings and not law. So let me fast forward this a little bit because the cops just cop-splaining and pretending like they saving people. I mean, they keeping people safe, and we know they not.
good at that, and he's not very good at frauditing. So I hope between the
Wait,
two,
I'm going to rewind
he's
this part,
making
right? Because Eli, you got to hear this. I hope you watch this video, Eli. Listen to what this man says. Wait.
people's guy. Oh, he's the people's guy, all right. And he is crazy. He claims to be a musical artist. Well, he's not very good at that, and he's not very good at frauditing. So I hope between the two, he's making enough money to scrape by in New York City, which is no easy feat considering New York is one of the most expensive places to live on the planet.
So there you go, Dr. Dave. We must, you say you watch Eli and you watch his videos or whatever. You don't be paying attention. Does Eli look like he's struggling in the city of New York? Wherever he goes, does he look like he's struggling? The man works, he audits, he shows, he gives tours to his peeps. I mean, does he look like he's struggling living in the city of New York? Huh? Please tell me, what part of Eli looks like he's struggling? Huh? Y'all always trying to push out the narrative of we doing this or we doing that, or we ain't doing this or we ain't doing that for clicks and views. Pay attention. Eli ain't struggling in the city of New York at all. He works. He respects people until they disrespect him. Get that through your head, Mr. Dr. Dave. Like, stop calling people frauditors, especially if you ain't out there fighting for freedom. You lick badges and boots, I can tell.
But that's enough of this. Let's carry on and watch him get arrested.
I heard you.
How are you?
I'm not bad.
Most of y'all seen the video already, so I'm going to fast forward.
You see, at this point, it's a staring contest. Who can stare the longest and who can go the longest without saying something?
All right, Dr. Dave, the original video was high quality content. What you're doing is bashing people that fight for freedom. You're bashing folks that stand out there and on the front line and do what they need to do to educate people like you that don't know anything about freedom. Or if you know about freedom, you don't think we deserve to have it. You don't think we deserve to have freedom of speech. You don't think we deserve to be able to air out our grievances with the government and the police and stuff like that. You think we are supposed to comply, obey and comply. That's what you think, Dr. Dave. But guess what? Wake up. The world has changed. People are learning that they have constitutional rights, freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom to assemble, freedom of religion. You know what I mean? People waking up and they learning that, Dr. Dave. You should wake up and learn, Dr. Dave.
So what I'm going to do is speed through this high quality content until we get to a confrontation. Because that's what everybody came here to see. Confrontation.
Okay, let's straighten this out too. People like you go to the videos to look for confrontation so you could talk about it, so you can try to, paint your narrative that the auditors are being frauditors because they're standing free and standing up for their rights. So, you're the one. Oh my goodness. I gotta keep up, y'all. I get like chilly sometimes. I get distracted with the talking and all that kind of stuff. But wait, let's get back to, he wants to show the high quality content from Eli's video, right? What about your own content? You got any? I notice you get clicks and views from everybody else's content. Where's your content? Your high quality content, Dr. Dave.
Oh, I promise you, I'm going to show it to you.
Treat me like that, bro. Stop screaming. What you gonna do, man? Shut up, man.
So Dr. Dave disagrees with Eli saying, shut the fuck up. Yo, Dr. Dave, shut the fuck up. How about that?
Oh, now big man Eli wants to back up.
You dumb. Oh, I'm sorry. I ain't mean to say that, Dr. Dave. Dr. Dave, if the cops was coming towards you aggressively, would you stand there or would you back up? Huh? Would you let them grab you and touch you and put you in cuffs and all that kind of stuff? Or would you back up because you know you didn't break the law? See, Eli is smart. He was backing up because he knew this tyrant was about to put his hands on him. He knew. That's why he was backing up. And you guys would say, you bootlickers would say he was resisting arrest. He wasn't breaking the law. Dr. Dave, get with it. He wasn't breaking the law. So he had a right to back up away from the tyrant coming towards him and he not knowing what the cop was going to do to him. You know how they do. Shoot, they chase us and then they grab us and shoot us in the back of the head. Did you know that, Dr. Dave? We skip most African Americans are afraid that the police going to shoot them for nothing. That's why we back up in fear. Look, it wasn't because Eli was really scared of him. Eli knew that he was about to go hands on. Overturn Terry v. Ohio. You know what that is, Dr. Dave? Terry v. Ohio. You can't just walk up and just put your hands on people if they not committing a crime. RAS, Dr. Dave.
You should have backed up earlier when the officer asked you to, sweetheart.
Dr. Dave, officers can ask all they want. As long as I'm not breaking the law, as long as I'm not interfering with their job, as long as I'm not putting my hands on them, I don't have to back up because they ask me to. I only have to back up if I'm in their way of doing their job. I ain't see that man doing nothing but staring Eli down, thinking of a way he can arrest him for absolutely nothing, as he did.
Now you're gonna run away like a little punk that you are.
Oh,
now, there's no place to run and no place to...
Dr. Dave, did you call Eli a punk? Really? Dr. Dave, really? You called Eli a punk? You stealing, you taking all of their videos, you putting them on your channel, you calling them frauditors and all that kind of crap, and you say that they're punks, right? Well, where's your high quality content? Oh, that's right. You ain't going to get out on the front line. You're going to sit behind your keyboard and call people frauditors and names and this, that, and the other.
Just like the song says, you will be detained with handcuffs, sweetheart. Let's see that.
There you go. Goes to show you how they think. He's not the only one that likes seeing people in cuffs and going to the dungeon and getting their butt dug up and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, we see what kind of people you are, Dr. Dave. You don't have a problem with people being arrested and caged and stuff for not breaking the law. You want all of us to be locked up, don't you, Dr. Dave? That's sad, Dr. Dave. Really sad.
Clark, it's going to be lovely.
So we already know about the arrest. I want to hear what Dr. Dave's got to say.
About his camera. Don't turn my camera off. Point it over.
All right. Yo, Dr. Dave, I'm going to teach you something else because see, ain't nobody and probably ain't nobody got it hard enough to teach you. So I'm going to educate you. He was worried about his camera and evidence. Okay. Making sure the camera catch what they do to him in case they turn him over and shoot him in the back of his head. I tell you, you bootlickers, you always want to pick apart freedom, people's freedom. Stop. You sound ridiculous. He wasn't worried about his camera about nothing happening to it. He wanted to make sure that the camera kept recording just in case they turned him on his stomach and shot him in the back of his head. How about that? Like I just saw another video of a cop chasing a man down and shooting him in the back of his neck and in the back of his head. So stop playing with us, okay?
Here's evidence. Point it over here.
That's right, evidence.
I can't believe this guy.
How can't you not believe when you just saw 2 weeks ago a man got shot in the back of his head for a license plate tag? He got executed on the street because his license plate didn't match his car. And he got executed. So how you can't believe that he wants his camera or recording system to stay recording? Because see, if anything happened to Eli, then what would you say? Oh, he shouldn't have been down there talking to the police that way. Oh, he hurt the cops' feelings. Oh, he shouldn't have been saying stuff like that. That's why he got executed. Is that what y'all say? Is that what y'all think? Oh, we shouldn't speak up for ourselves because if we do, we might get executed. And that's what we get for speaking up for ourselves. Shot in the back of the head, taken from our families and our children. You know what I mean? You don't think like that. You think everybody should obey and comply. Y'all sick. Y'all need to wake up and stop.
Yeah, that's all these frauditors, though. It's not just this guy. Don't touch my camera. It's evidence. Oh, point it over here. Yeah, they want to get a thumbnail out of it. What the hell's wrong?
And what you want to get out of showing their videos, buddy? Mr. Dave, Dr. Dave, I'm sorry. Dr. Dave, what do you want to get out of showing their videos? Clicks and views. You must be making money too. I'm going to check out. Let me see how many subscribers you got. Let's see. I'm going to see how many subscribers you got, buddy. Talking about, man, any of these, I might not like all the auditors, y'all, but listen, I will stand by your freedom. Okay, if you're fighting for freedom and you're educating the public and you're educating the police and you're educating the government, you're educating the city workers, you're educating the private business owners, any education that you're doing, okay, by doing whatever you do with your recording, like, I'm all for that. I'm not going to say, oh, he shouldn't have said that. Oh, he should. No. You telling people they don't have freedom. You're telling people they can't be free. And I forgot, that's what y'all want. The New World Order wants us not to be free. The New World Order wants us to obey and comply like we did back in slavery days. That's what they want.
With these guys, I don't know. Something is really wrong. They have a few screws loose and a few cans short of a six-pack.
No, Dr. Dave, you're a few cans short of a six-pack if you are against freedom. If you lick badges and boots and you're you back the blue, you're the problem, not Eli and those other auditors. You're the problem because you are against freedom. That's your problem. When you send people to troll freedom fighters chats and stuff like that, you're the problem. They not the problem. They all right. Because, see, they can fight what they doing. You know what I mean? If Eli get whatever, they drop the charges. When Eli ain't been convicted of nothing. Come on. Let's get it right. Where you know Eli have been convicted of anything he did? Huh? None. Did you see the video where all his charges got dropped, Dr. Dave? Oh, okay. Excuse me, y'all.
Anyway, somebody said, hey, I can make money on YouTube if I claim I'm a member of the press. But now you...
Wait, you don't claim you're a member when you're born. Dr. Dave, you please stop. Think. When you're born, this is something that's already written, right? It's not something they hand it to us when we get a certain age. When we're born, this is already in law. So if I was 5 years old, like the young lady that recorded George Floyd getting murdered, kneeling, they kneeling on his neck for 9 minutes and 40 something seconds, like, yo, she didn't go to no school and all of that. She recorded, right? She was a young person. She didn't go to journalism school or nothing, but she had that right when she stood out there and recorded. So what tells you that we don't have this right until when? When do we have this right, Dr. Dave? Tell me when is the First Amendment, when is the First Amendment applied to us? When are we allowed to use the First Amendment? That's my question, Dr. Dave.
You're in handcuffs.
Exercising my First Amendment right to the phone call. Because I have the right, I freedom of speech. I have the freedom of speech. I can scream and do whatever I want. Yes, you crazy. You're not the first one, you heard? You put my last name on your checkbook.
Did you hear that, Dr. Dave? He said put his name on his check, right? In his checkbook, right? And I understand that, because if you know anything about the auditors, Dr. Dave, some do follow through with the lawsuits or complaints or whatever. Honor your oath. How about looking at his videos? Honor your oath. Look at his videos. Okay? You want to learn something? How about Rogue Nation? Look at his videos. Rice Crispy. Look at his videos. You know, you want to think that all Long Island Audit. You know, I noticed it. I don't know. Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. But I noticed you like trying to go after people that you really can't, you know, that's not going to come back at you. Well, I got all of their backs, Dr. Dave. Okay? Audit them. I got all of their backs, Dr. Dave. You can send as many trolls as you want to try to, like, you know, attack what freedom fighters are doing. But I got all their backs, Dr. Dave. Okay? And you can see me, Sly-Shot58. I'll debate you. I'll let you know what it really is about freedom, sir. Oh, wait, let me let you see my face so you won't think that I hide behind the camera. Wait, I don't know how to turn this around. Oh, my God. Wait, let me see if I can figure this out. Oh, snap. Dr. Dave might say I'm something because I can't figure out how to turn my camera around while I'm recording. But it's all good, though. I don't have to turn it around. Dr. Dave, you hear my voice. Ask anybody who Sly-Shot58 is. They'll tell you. Yo, stop being a bootlicker. A badge and a bootlicker, Dr. Dave. Back to blue until it happens to you. Stop it. I don't even want to play the rest of your video. I think I had enough of you. Peace out, y'all. No, wait. I'll see y'all in the next chat sometime today, but I might go live later myself just to, oh my goodness, Dr. Dave, you might be the topic of the rest of the day. Peace!